connected. If you're looking on Facebook Live, you can actually write comments, and we'll either say thank you or we'll make fun of you. But we like to have a good time here every week, and we are thrilled to have this band. I've been trying to get them on the show for a year, and it's finally time. And I want to say, well, if you're noticing that Laura and Lisa aren't in the YouTube frame, well, they've got things going on, and we have a celebrity guest host tonight.
Whoa.
Yeah, celebrity in his own right. Mr. Lonnie Patrick, everybody.
Yay, me!
Yay! Currently with the ETs, formerly and maybe still, right, with Monsters?
Formerly.
Okay, formerly with Monsters on Maple Street, but boy, what a band that was. You know, all of our shows are archived on our YouTube channel through the website too. So there's so many ways to connect with us, and like our Facebook page so you can see what we got going on. This show, we're lucky to be booking September and October already. We're pretty much full for the whole year. And Jordan's already said, yeah, we need to be in there in October, so we're going to work that one out. But yeah, we're just excited that we can have a fresh, I don't want to say new, because it's not, you guys aren't necessarily a new band, because you obviously have a crowd of friends that are coming to see you tonight. I'm sure are anticipating a killer set. We've been playing, 2 songs from when you sent it to us a year ago. And there's a whole story about what we're going to talk about within the show. But what I always like to do is have like a 2-song introduction. So for those that have not heard Cloud Temple before, they'll know what to expect for the show, and they'll be going, like our favorite person in Canyon City, Roger Pennington of Foggiest Notion, he always says, let's talk more music. So these guys, they play great music. It's a little longer than, radio time, so we want them to get their whole set in, and we'll figure out what to ask them in between. Maybe the audience can ask a question or two, but the real occasion is, hey, it's Noah's birthday, right?
Yes, yeah. Woo.
Well, we need to hear some more excitement than just yeah. Woo! Are you guys old enough to drink yet, or what?
Yep.
No, sometimes I have to ask, because we do have, in fact, in June, we're having a band of 12 and 13-year-olds. I mean, we've been doing this show for, 4 years when it was just a radio show, but we've always had encouraged, the youth to stand up and kick out the jams, right? So I'm just going to let you do that right now. How about that? Cloud Temple, everybody.
All right, hi guys. We're Cloud Temple, like he said. This first song is called Jazz and Numbers.
Yeah. so insecure. For certain, it's nothing at all. Every face that takes less grace found out familiar to similar infants. If we stick to this, I'll be remiss. Stupid took the blood, he shed them all love, kill still don't fall from.
Watching over me, all that I can see. What is this light that I can see? Yeah, I see the sky I pray, and it's scripted for the why do I even bother with this? Oh, with my decay.
Oh, you find it so surprising. Never clear and tantalizing. This next track we got for you is called Contrails, one of our older ones. Thank you. It's Contrails. And now we got a song called Non-Player Character. It's a little newer. Let's all live line of work. Your worth. Shine down your look. Would you rather cut the knowledge from the trickle down? That's that song. Would you rather gather knowledge from the trickle down? That's that song. Or would you rather gather knowledge from the trickle down? That's that. Oh. And the tables have turned, and the lessons are learned, and the subway down. My limbs are weak, I'm just getting mad. Need to be a little mechanical. I know you're tired. You gave me. Let's stay off your back. Again. You gave me. Let's stay off your back. These are broken and I'm made of mistake. Thank you.
You guys are wise beyond your years musically. I'm just floored. And we have two working drummers here in the crowd. Of course, Mr. Lonnie Patrick being one of my favorite gospel drummers. He's yeah. You know, this man, now he's playing with the ETs, one of the premier jam bands in the area, if not the state. If not, you know, we love them. We've had the ETs on once a year for the last 4 years. But what do you think, Lonnie?
Man, you guys are killing it, man. I'm telling you.
Thanks.
I just gotta ask you, man, what are your influences, man? Because I hear so many.
Oh yeah,
So
definitely
many.
It's different for
One
everyone.
of those.
Oh my goodness.
Periphery, Pliny. I don't know.
Just
I like
a whole
Snarky Puppy especially.
long list, huh?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, man.
So yeah, that's, I mean, these references that he's bringing up are, they're fairly recent, right? Periphery, they've been around for not even 10 years, right?
Oh yeah.
But,
wow. Good stuff, man.
old guys like us, I mean,
I know.
okay, so Noah, are you excited as I am that Adrian Blue's coming to Colorado in September?
Me?
No, Noah, the
Well, yeah,
guitar
there's
player.
two Noahs, yeah. But
Noah 1 and Noah 2.
No, yeah, okay, Noah 1, Noah 2, right?
yeah.
Noah, there you go.
Oh, okay, I got them all mixed up. Okay, because the thing that we didn't explain earlier is that 3 of the band members are brothers also. So, Noah, Micah, Noah on drums, and Isaiah on guitar. For those who didn't know. So Isaiah, you know who Adrian Ballou is?
I don't actually.
Oh
no.
my God, we're gonna have to get you in. Okay, so I just read a quote because Adrian Ballou has announced that he's coming to Colorado in September. And I've been covering Adrian as a photographer since 2003, but Frank Zappa said he reinvented electric guitar because he's the guy that does Elephant Talk by King Crimson, where he makes his guitar, scream like an elephant. No, I mean, so you're in the right direction, but man, there is so much music in the genre that you're embracing that, King Crimson, right? You've heard of, right?
Actually, no. Sorry.
Oh,
I've heard of King
okay,
Crimson.
so we're gonna start. We're gonna start doing some familiarization.
You might want to hush,
clinics.
Mark, while we're here.
Well, okay, but thank God that the music is still being generated by you guys in the same mode and methodology, right? And okay, Nathan just got up and walked away, but Nathan's also a drummer, part of our. In fact, we just covered his band, Castle Raven, at Sunshine Studios Friday. Thanks to Tony Cordy for all that he lets us do at Sunshine Studios. It was a great night. A lot of local bands, but that's what we do. If we don't do this Wednesday show, we're covering shows at other places like Sunshine, Stargazers, Herman's Hideaway in Denver, Buffalo Rose up in Golden. We cover the whole state, and that's why I say, we're an all Colorado internet radio station, 24/7. We're playing like 400 Colorado bands, and we're anticipating your new release. When I did the event page, I tried to stack all of your information into the event page, and went to your Facebook page first, and I went and saw all your links, and I go, oh, they got a SoundCloud page. And I'm going, wait a minute, there's a lot more music on the SoundCloud page than, so we'll get to that later. But, because I know there's a story. I think we talked about that on message chatter back and forth when we were trying to arrange a date for you guys. But, so you guys have been doing this as the 4 of you for how long now?
This is our 4th year.
Okay, so, all right, then this is pertinent. Okay. The music that's on the SoundCloud page is from
year 1.
Year 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just curious because it's, I listened to that today too, and I'm going, man, how come we're not playing that?
Oh.
Really. And
Yeah.
so the premise behind the station, and then we have to tell everybody, since we have to fill up 24/7 in a format, the more music that you send, the more times you get played. Because we have an automated broadcast software package that you don't hear the same song for like 3 or 4 days. That's how much music that we try to get out to the world. We want to make Colorado, music tourism by region. Colorado Springs has got so much talent in its own right, but we also bring down bands from the north, from the south, Canyon City, all over. And that's why we're booking into September already, and it's February.
Yeah.
And this year, I didn't even really have to ask too many people. We got a lot of emails going, hey, So finally, it's working out for us, I think. And, you know, we've been here for 2.5 years at the Gold Room, and we always want to say thank you to the hosts at the Gold Room, the whole establishment of the Wyndham Corner. Nicole, our bartender, is taking care of everybody, no matter what their beverage needs are. And you can order food from Springs, Orleans, delivered to your table if you're hungry. So that's the promo for the corner. And how's the sound? How's the sound? Yeah.
We like
Sounds
it
good
up
up here. Yeah.
Well, this is our plug for our sound tech, Hex Audio Visual Services, that keeps us the way we like to be sounding, and they bring out the best in everybody that comes around, no matter the style of music. And we love it here. We love what we do. We love having guest hosts, you know, to interject some differing conversation than me and the girls would normally do.
I am ready for more music.
Are you ready? See, a man of few words wants to hear more music. I like it. I like it because we tend to really talk a little, you know, we could talk for days, but no, I want to hear, you got a set list and we want to go through it. So, yeah, let's do some more music.
This next one is No Venice.
sorry for the confusion. Yeah. I will be taking questions. Yeah. Fulfillment is a funny thing. Contradictory rights and wrong. And if you weren't me, you just might think that it's the end. The seed is broken, we all know it has your source. There are no doors you have to close. Behind us, sleep and all that cannot bleed, or at least it's what we think. Cause the sun is Cause sometimes I don't seem to know the answers to anything.
Thank you.
Now we got Mortal Kombat.
We are playing that one on the station.
And thank you for that.
Cold like the wind down your face, I saw a big grin, and I'm diving endlessly spiraling the sun's I smile. And as I crawl on your skin, remember spiders are ovens. They are. It's a legend where I be. to live and die, repeat. So we decide what to do this time. Fight! Get a deep breath, see, hold me under and watch me breathe. Still there is without speech, without speech. With empty pockets we pray, don't preach. This is an outside reach. And I can feel it getting closer. Closer to me. I know that the sun is red to hide forever, forever.
Thank you, thank you.
You guys, man. So, the three of you being brothers, how did this all begin? Because I'm sure there was not a big grand plan to turn into what you're doing right now, right?
Now, so pretty much, I started playing guitar in 8th grade, back when we lived in Ohio, and I don't know, me and Noah.
We're in Ohio.
Yeah.
Where?
Oh, Kirtland,
Okay.
by Cleveland. But so me and my brother Noah, we were just playing. It was pretty grungy back then, not too technical. But since then, we moved out here. Mike has been learning bass. He's only been playing for like.
He's been learning.
Good job,
like,
by the way.
What a bass to pick up if
Yeah.
you're just starting to learn, right?
Yeah, yeah.
You're a monster, dude.
Yeah, so
Wow.
he's picked up the bass like, and progressed way quicker than I have with guitar. But yeah, then we met Noah Killam at Air Academy, and we just started jamming from there.
Wow.
So yeah.
See, no, I never would have assumed that. Oh, we're just learning, but and that's because we know our music and stuff. Been around for a while. You guys are your technique, your fingering on the fretboards are so fluid. It's not like, okay, you guys were just learning. Come on, man. Credit where credit's due. You guys are
yeah.
good.
Yeah. No, we put in hours, so yeah.
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 No, amazing stuff.
Well, I got a question.
Yeah.
Are you guys formally trained in music? Like,
No.
Seriously?
Well, I mean, there's always YouTube where I
it.
learn a lot of
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
But
Your music is
yeah.
highly advanced.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
like,
Yeah.
wow, dude. I'm just
No,
blown
I
away.
appreciate that. Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
good stuff, man. Good stuff.
Yeah. So then the next song we got is called Intermission.
But it's not time for intermission yet.
Thank you.
So how far are we along on the album?
Like the recording of it. We
Yeah.
got bass and guitar for 2 songs we're working on.
Yeah. Our songs are a little difficult to start recording, at least for me, because I don't know, with tempo changes and time signature movements, it's kind of a chore. Because I don't know, a lot of these songs at the beginning, I didn't know too much music theory or I guess rhythm and how to play it to a metronome correctly. So it's been kind of like a backtracking task, but it's going good so far.
So now where are you recording?
Oh, at our
Home.
home. We just bought Ableton. So
Oh man.
yeah.
You guys are fully self-contained then.
Yep.
You guys are so impressive, man. I really, I'm just floored. Good for you, though, really, because, I mean, we haven't gotten any applause for the band yet? Come on. What do you think? Yeah, I mean, this is a great occasion. First of all, being a birthday. What'd you do today for your birthday, Noah?
Got ready.
Got ready?
I got this
So-
awesome shirt.
So
Beef artist shirt.
this is the birthday party. We need some excitement, right? You know? Yeah, I mean, everybody's watching on YouTube and Facebook Live and even comments, and everyone's like, wow, you know? So you guys, are you playing around a lot while you're doing this? I know I've seen on your Facebook page you got some dates here and there. But
Yeah, I mean, we've been trying to. Can't remember the day in April.
Oh, April
So bad
12th.
for that. But we got a food shared concert we're doing for quite a while at Peak 31. Kind of
That's
just
right,
like
yeah.
bands for share and whatnot.
Okay, so talk about that because you know we love Randy Ketterer and Peak 31 and everything they do for local music. What's that the show theme on that date?
So April 12th, yeah, at Peak 31, it's a canned food drive. And it's obviously free to come, but we're encouraging donations. We're playing with Ozonic.
Yeah.
We're playing with his other band, Stolen Thought Machine. We're playing with How to Think, and also Melody and Heart from Denver.
Oh, nice.
No
So-
kidding. Boy, that's a lot in a night.
Yeah.
So your other band, huh? Holding out on us?
Oh yeah, so the guy who's selling merch there is the bassist for our other band.
Ah, right on.
Yeah, okay. I just thought he was collecting money in the corner with that big bucket, you know?
Oh yeah, no, but really hard for me to describe. It's got a lot of like really heavy chugging metal and a lot of like simple jazzy like rock parts. It's all instrumental, but it's really fun to play.
Well, you know, and this is why we love doing what we're doing, because we always hear about spillover projects, and that means, oh, another date for us, maybe? You know,
I'd
really.
definitely be down. That would be really fun.
Yeah, no, that's really how we gain momentum, and we're booking September, October already, because, you know, we love to encourage and have this forum to, you know, not only get to know you guys musically, but, you know, the whole concept behind what you guys are doing. It's just amazing. I started this, and that's what I always say. It's a science project 4 years ago, kind of when you started, and it's developed into this. But I mean, we do our research so that we, like I say, fill up a 24/7 format. But we also want to know about you guys, because that's one thing we always ask is like, hey, how many people go up to you and really go, hey, what are you guys all about? You know, what's your style? You know?
I'd like to know the style myself. What style are y'all? What style are y'all?
You can basically call it fusion, because that,
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean,
yeah. But definitely jazz and progressive metal. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I hear
Yeah.
so many, man.
Yeah.
So,
Right.
Well, and that's exactly why it's one of my favorite forms of music, and you know, since I threw out the original, you know, purveyors of fusion and prog rock, and you guys were going, huh?
Yeah. Right.
You know, it's all on YouTube also.
Yeah.
You know, but the formation of the genre, of course, has been a long time coming, and for you guys to pick that style to, you know, base your band on, it's highly commendable, really, because
Appreciate that.
you know, we hear a lot of bands. We have a lot of bands on station, obviously, but we're more and more discovering, and especially among, you know, younger generations like yourself, prog is becoming, and fusion is becoming increasingly popular.
Oh, yeah.
And if you look back on some of our archived previous shows, in fact, we've been approached by 3 prog bands from Denver about, hey, why don't you guys do a prog fest?
Oh.
And I'm going, well, you know, we could add a few more, because we keep finding more and more of you guys around. And, you know, I think the first time I saw you guys was, at a Studio B for the What If Festival or something like that. Isn't that where I first met you guys? You know, it's
know.
been a year ago, so you
Yeah.
know, slipping the mind a little
Yeah, I don't
bit.
know.
But yeah, I remember meeting you guys and immediately going, this is, or did you meet him, Ed? I don't know. Yeah, see, Ed, you know, Shadow Man, he's always in the shadows, but we all, the five of us that are part of the station, I mean, this is our mission. We want to bring Colorado music to the forefront. Corporate radio, you know, we do our market surveys and our research, and we love doing what we're doing because it's so different. And the only thing about it, and you guys, you know, in your generation are more, you know, listening on your smartphones, tablets, and stuff like that. So for us, internet radio was the perfect choice because, you know, it's really economical to do if you're a startup like us, and you know, tying into the nonprofit concept because I don't know if you guys are, you know, ASCAP or BMI certified or anything like that.
No.
But we cover all that for you so that, you know, I would say 85-90% of the music we play are not signed, not affiliated with ASCAP or BMI, and wouldn't have an opportunity to be on the airwaves. I don't know. Is anyone else playing you guys? And we don't mind hearing that
No.
because there's not enough independent radio. To tell you the truth.
Oh, it's coming now. It's coming.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, and that's like I said, man. If you want to share those SoundCloud tracks and in between the new release,
Oh, yeah.
like I say, the more songs that we play of yours, the more frequently you get in rotation. And because we've been approached by so many prog type fusion bands, we may start doing a formatted time slot in the 24/7. Because Sunday, you know, we do 24-hour blues on Sunday, and 10 p.m. to 2 a.m. weeknights is our Colorado Metal Shop. So, you know, we try to cover as much diversity as possible. And if you'll see, you know, look at our Facebook event calendar, you'll see that we're playing everybody. And somebody snuck in behind me that I just wanted to say hello, and I'm glad that he came. Where is Zach? Zach Hitchcock. This man is another fine young guitar player that's making quite the mark too. So since Zach just walked in, how about some more music?
Right
Yeah,
on.
that's all we know.
It's good to see you, Zach.
All right, bro.
This next one is called Claustrophobia, No Chameleon.
Takes the breath away and the falling in louder. It's endless. Keep on fading until you won't come back. Do I know what you feel? Yeah, till I get right. Till I get it right. No, and I don't mean to be the antagonist, but we push the blood uphill. We all must prevail. Oh, this is me.
keep on swallowing. What they're feeding you.
You feel sugar, love beyond the load. Let's get low, walk. Down this road. I'd rather sink than swim alone. I'd rather sink than swim alone. Unless we're standing on the brink of something greater that we perceive, and it is all that one over me. That is what my brothers believe. That doesn't make you wanna cry, 'cause it makes me wanna cry. And I feel like it's holding.
This is what's supported.
Hold up, I don't wanna be late.
What is this price to pay? Kresge, we keep living. We don't give a thing. We just keep on taking.
Give it up and I'm building the bridge. Give it up and I'm fucking the wage.
This is not my relief. I need a sweet release.
Go down to the city, oh shit. Overpopulated, that's on me. Price you pay, without judgment. We can spot your colors, hello chameleon.
You think you can hide, you think you can hide. What's the cures?
No, no! No, no, no! And I feel like it's rolling.
This is what's supported.
I'd rather be on to all of you. All of you.
Shit.
Thank you.
Damn.
Oh, we got okay next. Just interesting you talk about some of our older songs. This is one from our first EP, like years ago. So you can kind of hear the difference.
A lot of people have to say to work the work away. The days go by together, cry. Surrender to love, passerby. Each and every corner stand makes me wanna walk, pull our chair. Resurrection, low wind blows. I don't think anybody knows. Yeah. I'm always leading down to tomorrow and it's a day. And I love that's lonely. I'll be okay, I'll be okay, and it'll be alright. Floats on by. And it will be okay. And I know it sounds so very cliche, but the sun will rise to another it doesn't matter. Take your life away. Take your life away. That's what I'm in between. Santa lives on, I will be reborn as
Thank you. We haven't played that song live. We haven't played that song in like at least 2 years.
Good job.
Well, that's the next thing I was going to get to you, my friend. It's like you've got quite a range in your vocal styles.
Thank you.
From just singing to growling to the range.
Thanks.
How did you? Is it just natural, or did you have any training or How did you develop your vocals?
I think in like 11th grade, no, 10th grade, I was in choir. And then the lady was like, hey, you want to come to the honors choir? I'll teach you more. And I was like, yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
So
that's how you do it.
who is your vocal influence?
Oh, well, you'll see later in the night our We Have One cover. It is next. Awesome. We're going to do Wide Awake by Audio Slave. Chris Cornell is by far my hero, and I have to preface this by saying, can come nowhere close. So
I agree.
that's what we got going on. It's just so depressing to play. Can't even fucking come close. This guy, I mean, he's outrageous, man. I'm sorry y'all had to hear that.
No,
It was wonderful.
really,
It was wonderful.
it's
Really good.
it's your homage, man. Don't be. It was great, right? Come on, man.
Oh, come on.
You guys
Thank you.
are
I
good.
heard the notes fluttering. I heard it wisping out there and cracking into silence.
Well, this is the time in the show. It's like we're over halfway through, but say hello to like 300 people that are watching you online.
Oh, wow. Hello, everybody.
Yeah.
Thank you, people.
And that's it. This is why we do what we do, because, you guys need to be heard. We want you, we seen, what, you got like, 400 Facebook likes? Everybody needs to go like their page. And so the other question is, okay, that's the only cover that you're going to do tonight? Because
That was the first cover we've ever played.
that's okay. So what I was going to ask is I looked at your SoundCloud page, like I say, and there was a lot of, looks like, so you reworked a lot of covers on the SoundCloud page, or was it just you tagged it as your favorites?
Yeah, we just tagged a lot of the bands we like. on
Oh,
that
okay.
page,
I
yeah.
didn't have time to go over that. 'Cause,
Oh, yeah.
I mean, we actually do our research, before we have a show coming on. But Lonnie, man, what do you think?
I think there is just so phenomenal, man. You guys, woo. I got a question. How'd y'all come with your band name?
Yeah, it's a good story.
No, so I don't know. When we started forever ago, I mean, not that long, obviously, but I wanted a band that had cloud in it. That's all I cared for, was like anything that has cloud in it. I like clouds. I know so many good bands that start with cloud. Might as well join that fan page. But then we just kind of sat around and wrote a list of different cloud names, and then chose one off the list, stuck with it.
I love it.
So that's cool.
Yeah.
Especially, in the days of copywriting everybody's band names. It's like, it's almost, okay, the simpler is not the better anymore. And so Lonnie's band right now has been through so many name changes, but it's always been the ETs, no matter.
Eternal Temples.
Yeah. But I mean, before that, it was so many, Cousin Jordan, and that's what you got to do to, get noticed is change it up and take chances. And you guys are, I want to see you guys around town a lot more,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And
Do y'all listen to much Dream Theater by chance?
Oh, yeah.
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 they do recognize that one. Okay.
Yep.
So the Mike Portnoy pre or after?
Mike Mangini now.
I know
Oh.
it. I know it.
Wait, that's the drummer, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
No, I got to say,
I love some Petrucci too, man.
I met Mike Portnoy when they played, one of his cover band, his post Dream Theater projects came to the Black Sheep. The name evades me, but what really cracked me up, Mike Portnoy, everybody goes, oh, what a monster drummer, and he's got this big reputation because he plays with everybody now, and he's a monster. But I was sitting outside in my car in front of the Black Sheep, and I saw this guy walking in, with a Burger King bag, and I'm going, you know what? That's Mike Portnoy. He walked over to the Burger King, got his own dinner, came back, and I stopped him, and I just talked to him for a minute, and nicest guy in the world, and did the old selfie because I knew when I got in, it's like, no, they were going to bounce me with my camera, because that's what I was there for. But I finally got to see him with the winery dogs a year later at the Soiled Dove. And yeah, moments like that, make an impression on everybody. And you guys are well on your way to, impressing a large crowd. And like I say, for the immediate response on Facebook Live and the residuals build up forever. This show is going to be archived on our YouTube channel forever.
That'd be nice.
You guys will feed you, the raw footage so you can chop it up, do what you want with it. That's, we want to see everyone succeed. Is anybody from the crowd that wants to ask a question about the band? Or do you already know enough about the band? Really? Everyone's shaking their head? So cool. It's good to see that you guys got the following here tonight. And we appreciate everyone coming out for the first time, if it is your first time. And we hope it's not your last time because like I say, we're booking September, October, and we love doing what we're doing and getting all the diversity in. And besides, you got to come out and hear. Well, you can hear the ETs in Manitou Saturday for Carnival at Swirl Wine Bar.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah,
Right on.
yeah. And you can also watch the archived video from Sunshine from Friday, where Mr. Nathan Learjet, our partner and video tech, his band Castle Raven, did a great set. And yeah, Laura and Lisa are both listening from home because, you know, like I said before, they got other things going on, and we wish they were here. But that's why we got the coverage of this is our group page. Okay, it's time to announce our group page, the Colorado Musicians and Artists Cooperative. It's approaching 6,500 members.
Wow.
So feel free to get on that page and post your videos, your anything, you know,
We will.
dates, events. And I guess it might be time to talk about the painting endeavor, right? Because you guys have some T-shirts that Noah's responsible for again, right?
Oh yeah, yeah. Got these awesome Lotus T-shirts designed by my girlfriend Alyssa Lewis.
All right, yeah, that's the cover page on the event page.
Yeah, yeah. And then we got some keychains.
Well, yeah, definitely. You know, if you haven't got your merchandise already, and so you know, it's not like we're rushing you, but when's the new release? Do you think coming out?
At least sometime this year.
Okay.
Yeah.
Since
Probably.
it's February, we got a lot of time, but
Yeah.
Probably a single by April,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll release.
maybe
no,
two.
I mean, no hurry. I mean, it's like this is just it's been a lot of fun so far, and everybody's going whoa,
Such a blast.
huh?
Such a blast.
And you know, anybody else, feel free to get up and dance if you're so inclined, because
Big
any
dance
form of
floor right
support for the band is well appreciated. I know.
Big dance
And
floor.
you know, act like you do anywhere else. Really, show your support for the band. Hit them up, Facebook, like them. You know, we appreciate you guys coming out.
Oh yeah. Thanks for
Especially
having
on a
us.
birthday. We love
Yeah.
it. We've had birthday parties before. I mean, are you, is it shot time?
Yeah, I'm 21 now, so.
Okay. All right. Well, you know, okay, let me introduce my brother from another mother. This is Mr. Larry Hulse. He's an internationally known photographer. And he missed the first part of the show, but he wanted to know, yeah, your influences.
So a lot of progressive metal. For me, I'm really into guitar-driven music, like Leany or Sean Ash. Animals as Leaders, they're huge. Yeah. But for these guys,
Are they local bands? No, Animals as Leaders. They're, you know, that's a whole
Yeah,
new generation of the
Animals as Leaders and
So-
Periphery have two of my favorite drummers.
So are you guys in that particular class of like Animals as Leaders and Periphery, or in this math generated music?
we're getting there.
Type,
Like
okay.
I don't know if we're technically
Well,
as
you know,
good.
and I personally, I'm a feeling kind of guy, you know, as well as most, you know, that's the innermost projection, but to really develop your style, I mean, it's the math computations of your timing, your chord structures, your soloing, the tapping that you do, that's, I mean, even for me, that's like, whoa, that's like another added dimension, and you guys are picking it up like it's nothing. You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah, I've always liked just looking for a new technique to learn for guitar. Because I think, I don't know, when you're learning guitar, I think it's simplified too much with just like, you learn a power chord, you slide it around and you can play a few songs now. But I mean, I don't know, I like extended chords, like, just like, I don't know, with major 11ths and just like, I don't know, that's why I play a 7-string, because you can get a lot more out of it than you could a 6-string.
Well, and you know, I'm going to show my age because I learned on the old Mel Bay guitar book,
Mhm.
you know?
Yeah.
And it was like, that doesn't make any sense because there's no explanation.
Yeah.
So yeah, I had to
Yeah.
go to school. I picked up the cello in 5th grade.
Oh
And,
wow, that's cool.
and you know, I wasn't really into the positioning of the
Mhm.
cello, so cream was big back, you know, when I was 13. So I would always, when nobody was looking, I'd turn the cello up like a bass, and I wanted to be Jack Bruce because Jack Bruce started out playing jazz actually, and he morphed into rock, and he, you know, once you've got the basics, right? I mean, it's totally up to you guys to do exactly what you're doing, and I'm just thrilled to death for this show. I can't say it enough. Yeah, you've gotten a whole bunch of new fans.
Oh yeah, that's good.
So.
They have a long career ahead of them too, man.
I would hope so, yeah. You know, and we do, you know, we've been doing this for 4 years now, and we do like to keep track, like I say, of the ETs have been on a show every year for 4 years. We definitely want to keep track of you guys.
Oh yeah,
That'd be awesome.
You know,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
fill up, yeah, we're looking at already filling up 2020, right?
Oh wow, right on.
But no, that's, you know, that's the virtue of getting obscure, not obscure per se, you know, I don't always say the right things, but I mean well. But, you know, really getting you guys out in front of audiences, and especially going to Peak 31, that's a good thing.
Yeah.
The more that you can get out and practice, like, where's Zach? Where's Zach? How's He Kill 3 doing, man? Come on up and grab a mic.
So what's up, guys? You guys are killing it, by the way.
Oh,
This is my
appreciate it.
first time ever seeing you guys, and you guys are kind of blowing my mind a little bit. That's awesome. So I just wanted to let you guys know that. When are you guys playing again?
April 12th at Peak 31.
Awesome, man.
Yeah.
Will you see me there?
Awesome. Thanks.
It's good to see you, man. So, when's the next He Kill 3 show?
The next T Kill 3 show will be this Friday. We're playing with Scott Wilson, doing an acoustic set.
Oh man, that's cool because you know, that's when we started doing our radio shows. Before we did the live streaming, we were in little closet studios, and that was kind of the thing, is that we made bands do acoustic sets because we didn't have the space. And He Kill 3, before you was actually a member, you know, they were going, wow, we never kind of did that before. But after that show, now it's like almost a regular occurring thing that you guys are doing every once in a while for special.
Yep, and it's definitely kind of out of our comfort zone a little bit, obviously. So, you know, it's a good challenge because it's always an important thing to like continue challenging yourself to try and grow. Like I see with you guys, I mean, you guys are extremely creative, what I see. So I'm guessing like you guys go and you write your own stuff all the time, you know, and you'll sit around and come up with really cool riffs and just stuff like that, which is awesome, man. You guys are sounding great.
I appreciate that. Yeah.
Well, it's good to have you at the show, and actually I've seen some of your acoustic practice videos, and you know, you do a fine job on, you know, because, you know, Dave Mustaine from Megadeth, he goes, if you can't play a song on an acoustic guitar, you're not going to be able to really shred, right?
Yeah,
You know? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's it. Most of us, like me, I started out, my dad had an acoustic guitar stashed in a closet, and I go, hey, what's this? And it's like, that's where it all came from. You know, and Zach's got a really nurturing father that's really made him into, you know, what you are right now. And you're still, how old are you now?
I am 20 years young.
Yeah, see, I mean, we love the whole new class of younger musicians coming in, and
There's so much talent, man, with all the younger people. I mean, it's really mind-blowing, like how much talent's in this town with younger people. That's awesome.
and really, it's a great testimonial to you guys for people in other bands to come out and go, you know, what are these guys about? And then say, wow, you know, Zach, you got to go out and see Zach
Oh
sometime.
yeah,
Yeah, definitely.
And you got to go out and see the ETs sometime.
Absolutely.
Because they're just
got it,
fun.
man.
They're absolutely fun. You know, I don't know how technical fusion goes into jam stuff. Do you guys ever just, you know, is that how you formulate some of your stuff? Is just by riffing and trying to find a groove?
Yeah, it's mostly that, and then we try to just string a couple like interesting parts we thought were cool together, which is why we kind of get some of those genre just breaks or I don't know tempo shifts. It's because like some of these parts were just like individually created and then mashed together.
You're doing it right, man.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So,
Do y'all ever get mad at each other when y'all practice?
what?
Not really. It's
Oh,
every
yeah,
once in a
there-
while you have a really hard time understanding what someone's talking about because I'm probably the least knowledgeable about music theory and notation and whatnot now because they practice 24/7. So when they tell me to do something that I don't understand, it gets a little weird. But never really gotten angry with these guys.
Well,
That's a good thing.
that's a good testimonial
thing.
because figuring out that, you know, three brothers getting together, there's always got to be, you know, some kind of, who knows? Yeah, I don't know. But you know, and that's it. We do. We are not only an internet radio station. We don't only just do live streaming. We do kind of, you know, we like to do like mini documentaries. We like to do, you know, short video topic series that we're developing in the future. We want to start doing some master classes clinic-wise
that'd be cool.
for, you know, some of the elder statesmen musicians to come in and you know, show you what you might want to know from someone but afraid to ask, you know. But that's the way that the community works, and we love that about this area of Colorado. The comments are coming in. It's like one of my friends, Tyler, he goes, Colorado is one of the best places to live because, we have got so much. For a relatively small state, we are rich in musical talent. I mean, more so than any other. I used to live in Ohio. I used to live in Dayton. And, you know, there's, in fact, our calendar on the 13th of March, Jeffrey Dallett is actually from Dayton. We didn't know that until we met. And then there's another guy coming in April named Steve Langamo. He was a music instructor at Sinclair Community College in Dayton, Ohio. And it's like, don't ask why people are moving from Ohio to Colorado because we'll tell you. But, you know.
It's for the medicine.
For the medicine of music, of course, right? No, but you know what? How many more songs do you got to do on your set?
3 more.
Oh man, is that
Bring it
it?
on.
Yep.
Oh man, it just flew right by.
Yeah.
Bring it on.
We still got we still got a half hour to go. Do you wanna
yeah.
kind of jam through a couple of those?
Sure.
And make them a little longer. You know, do some things that your people aren't used to doing.
Yeah.
We could try.
We'll
You
do
know?
something.
What do you think? Let's hear some encouragement from the crowd.
Yeah! Woo!
Yeah. Okay, yeah. Let's do at least 2, and
Okay.
then we'll talk a little bit more, and then you can close out with a big
Sounds good.
finish. All right.
Sounds good. All right, this next song we got is called If Snake Charmer.
Now the summer, the fog keeps on fading, and with the sweetness they all levitating. We have come too far to turn back now.
Hey!
With the seas we have found ourselves stuck in the middle of. We have come too far to turn back now. And the serpents of industry keep clashing. The cause of divide and we're relapsing.
They impact my right to breathe.
They want to keep you high and passive. That's such a thing that we call fascists. They want to keep you high and passive. I am passive. I am passive. I am passive. And the cross of Germanics. Nice to meet you, I'm pleased to meet you. I miss you, I'm a creature, I'm a misbeliever. You're my telling you without love, you cannot walk.
Your footsteps.
Your smile is our still want to love. That love I found is easier to drown in the shallow.
So long, but since you just a bit of black and white. Seek some. If I ever break you, tell me I will not be. Translucent blue. Your question knocks, they'll call you moronic. A sentimental, it is another you. This absence will upset you. Pollution, it's not too loud, just a corruption in those younger lives. That's what you got it now. Construction of yourself. Screaming out loud.
Until we're shouting aloud. We're blowing your eyes.
Fuck the pharmaceuticals.
Blow
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, awesome. So we're down to our last song now.
That was.
No, we have one more.
Oh,
Sorry,
okay.
sorry.
Well, let's do a little bit more yakking about stuff because we got a little bit more time and maybe you want to hydrate a little bit. Noah, okay, let's get to Noah about lighthouse painting, right? Is that?
Oh yeah. So that's a family business. Me and my dad started back in 2018.
So okay, I thought it was.
Sorry.
It's your regular, your painters.
Yeah.
Okay, I mean, I did that too after I got out of the military for a while, and I said, "Whoa, man, I don't know if I can make a career out of that." But bless you, you know, I wanted to tie that concept in. I didn't know once again who was who, but the designer and the artwork for your T-shirts and stuff. Where'd the inspiration come from? From Alyssa, is that your name? You want to come up and say a minute? Come on up
Yeah.
here.
Oh yeah.
Talk it up.
Let's talk. Yeah, it's
Talk it
let's
up.
talk about everybody time. So, what inspires your abstract art?
I don't really know. I just come up with stuff randomly. So
Mm-hmm.
Well, no, that's a good answer. I mean, don't even. It's not like we're not looking for a textbook answer because really, that's the whole impetus of what we started with the Colorado Musicians and Artists Cooperative. Equally, we would love to have the equality of art and music. So feel free if you want to post some art on that page. You reach over 6,000 people, and
yeah.
you never know. I don't know. Is that just a hobby, or is it something that you're aspiring to do for a career? Or?
It's just a hobby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's really cool stuff. Actually, I don't know. You did the drum head, obviously, right?
No.
Okay.
So the art comes from so many different people.
So
She happened to do our Lotus and a few other ones though.
okay, so that's very intricate. Don't tell me that was just that just came out of my head.
It kind of did.
Well, okay, but I mean the actual mechanics of that. Like I say, it's pretty intricate.
Thank you.
So is that are you into geometry or something, or
No.
is it more ethereal, like the cloud temple concept, or?
I don't know.
Okay, well, enough putting you on the spot. I'm sorry to do that, but it's so good to see you, and it's great to have your artwork on display with the band, and it's nice to see you coming around taking pictures and stuff. So feel free to actually post your pictures too on that group page,
I will. Yeah.
and because any publicity is good publicity, right?
Yeah.
And let's get the word out and make you guys. We always say that and we mean it, but it almost sounds cliched. It's like let's make local bands famous, because local bands do turn into big bands.
Mm-hmm.
I came from Sacramento, like Larry. Oh, Larry already took off, but you've heard of Tesla, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay, well, Tesla came from Sacramento, and they were a little bar band called City Kid. And, it was basically a real party band. And nobody took them real seriously, and all of a sudden, Geffen Records picked them up. And boom, And Frank Hannon and the band are still doing touring to this day. It's, 30 years later or so? But
Killer show. I've been to one.
yeah, well, and Frank still plays at Peak 31 every once in a while, the guitar player, and he's, and that's it. The Tesla Society is housed here in Colorado Springs because Nikolai Tesla did a lot of experimentation here, and so that was basically the basis of the first Tesla album was Mechanical Resonance was the title, I think. And it just totally, when we heard that album in Sacramento, we're going, that came from those guys. You know, so you never know. I don't know how serious are you in the pursuit of this band?
Oh, very serious. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, that's what we like
Yeah.
to hear, and,
Yeah.
and that's why it's like, yeah, man, we definitely want to keep up with you guys.
Yeah.
And anybody else got any more questions? So
Thanks, John.
is everybody going to sing Happy Birthday or something? Come on, really? You know, yeah.
Happy birthday to
Yeah,
you.
let's do that.
Happy birthday
to
you.
Happy birthday
to Noah. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you. Thanks.
Yeah. Thank you
That's
for
awesome.
coming out tonight and sharing your birthday with us.
Oh, yeah.
Really.
Thanks for
that's-
having us.
We feel honored whenever that happens, and you know, unbelievably, it happens quite often. And you know, it's like, wow, let's throw a party. Sure. You know.
Hey, this is my first time hearing y'all, man. I became a fan at Soundcheck.
Oh. Oh, wow.
And
Thank
so,
you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
woo, keep it going, brothers.
Right on, man.
Yeah, and you know, the count's already over 500 that have tuned in at
Oh,
some
wow.
point. So,
Oh, man, that's
exciting.
awesome.
and
That's
it, like I say, it's going to keep growing. By the
Yeah.
weekend, it'll
Yeah.
be who knows, but keep track. Stay
yeah.
in touch, definitely.
Yes,
we will.
Yes.
And everybody, if this is your first time, don't make it your last time. I mean, really, we do this every week, and we love having a crowd full of people, and especially when Nicole is busy, she's happy, right, Nicole? Yeah. What? See, we like to keep her off of her Facebook instead of But no. Oh, I know that. I knew it. But you see, this is the participatory part of the show. We just don't sit around with our hands folded in front of us. We like to get everybody involved and have regulars coming back, and you know, especially making new fans for the
Oh, yeah.
bands that come and grace the
That's
stage.
huge.
So, okay, everybody ready for the last song?
Yeah, woo!
What? Let's hear a bigger round for the last song. Yeah.
All right, so this is our last song. It's called Black Mold. It is about a experience we had in Victor. We lived up there for about 6 months, and it's about black mold.
So A cloudless existence. The sky is dispersed. That's a voice that's inside you and it must guide you and it's called your subconscious. Same faces is complacency. Bad dream. Bad dream. Such a vibe. I know, this is the place to go. You're the zone. That trace is
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks to everybody that came out. This was really fucking cool, man.
Happy birthday to you, my friend.
Thank you.
This was a great set. Thank you so much. It's been a long time coming, and it's been everything that I hoped it would be.
That's
I
awesome.
want to thank our celebrity guest star, Lonnie Patrick.
Thank you, man.
Right on.
Make sure,
Guys, whoo.
yeah, come out to Manitou
Oh, yeah.
Saturday and Swirl Wine Bar and check out the ETs. Manitou is going to be alive with
Yeah,
Carnival.
right after the
yeah.
parade, we gonna start playing, man. It's gonna be
Yeah.
crazy. Carnival.
It's a tradition.
Right on.
Yeah, but you know what? We wish you guys all the success in the world.
Thank you.
And we definitely, like I say, want to keep track of what you're doing. And,
Yes.
you know, we'll have you back definitely.
Oh, that's awesome.
We want to thank everyone for coming. Like I say, once again, hope it's not your last time. If it's your first time, hit the Facebook page for the band and the radio station because we want everyone to know what we got going on in the future. Get your merchandise, you know. And once again, I want to go over our calendar, I guess. We're doing the first show in March actually on a Tuesday night. That's just the way it went this time. So, but the Punch Clock Heroes are going to be a great surprise. They are a well-known a bunch of musicians that put together this great project, and actually we just got some messages back and forth. They dress up as superheroes. Yeah. You know, so and they actually have on their YouTube channel, they got little skits. Like, I don't know if you ever, you guys, once again, I'm not going to ask you if you remember, because I know you don't, but remember the Batman series where, you know, there was cheesy production and pow, and yeah, it's all that crazy sci-fi stuff. So, you know, we're inviting all the Comic-Con people and all the Galaxy Fest people here in town. And the band actually wants everyone to come in a costume if that's what they want to do.
That's cool.
But it's always a fun thing. They've got a great stage show, and it's going to just be a fun time. They play at Peak 31 a lot and all over town. And then March 13th, like I say, my friend Jeffrey Dallett from Dayton, Ohio, he's bringing a full band this time. Last time it was basically an acoustic show. So that's how he's grown in a couple of years. And then on the 20th of March is a real treat that I'm looking forward to, because it's another tough to define genre band. They're called Spiritwell, if you're familiar with them. They do both acoustic and electric and ambient, techno kind of, just really kind of groove inspired stuff. They actually both work at Cambio Yoga, if anyone's familiar with that. And we definitely want Cambio to come out and support their own. Right. And then the last show of March is our favorite ska band, which is one of the few ska bands in the area. And Chelsea Martinez, they've done, I think this is their third show with us. But it's like an 8-piece band with horns, and it's a great high-energy show. And Chelsea is now the band director at Woodland Park High School, and had a lot of great success with her band program. Woodland Park High School has garnered a lot of state awards for their competitions. Before that, she was the band director at Central High School in Pueblo. So, you know, you never know what the stories are when we have these bands. And it's always a great time for me to, you know, not only talk about their accomplishments, but, you know, all these people and now you guys, you know, we consider everyone friends.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
So it's been a great show. Once again, go up and tell Nicole that the birthday shot's on me. And really, I don't know about the rest of you guys, what your habits are, but you know, if you need some kind of refreshment, just feel free, and Nicole will take care of you.
Awesome.
Thanks again for coming, everybody.
Yes.
And we're gonna, as usual, Shadow Man's gonna give the benediction and close out the show.
Awesome.
Wow, what an amazing show. We want to thank our fans both in the house and online and on YouTube. Thank you guys so much for always tuning in to KCOSdigitalmedia.com, and the beat goes on. First, real quick, I would like to invite everybody to check out our website, KCOSdigitalmedia.com. You can see lots of the past shows. You can listen to the internet radio station. That's all Colorado music 24/7. Every Sunday, Worldwide Blues, and tonight at 10 p.m., Colorado Metal Shop. So stay tuned to KCOSdigitalmedia.com. Thank you very much. Come again.